we are going to simplify rational expressions. And to simplify a rational expression is to do the same thing as to simplify a fraction. That is, we want to find common factors on the top and the bottom and divide them out so they are no longer in the rational expression. So we'll start with a simple monomial divided by a monomial. And so we've seen this one before, and we do exactly what we did before when we only have one term. We look at the numbers first. 8 and 16 have an 8 in common. That leaves a 1 and a 2. We then look at our x's. We have x squared on top and x on bottom. X squared over x is just a single x on top over 1. And our y to the 5th over y to the 9th becomes 1 over y to the 9 minus 5, or 1 over y to the 4th. And again, I wanted to leave it on the bottom because the 9 is bigger than the 5. And then we just used our quotient rule. Subtract one from the other, and that's the number that we have remaining. So our final answer is x over 2 y to the 4th. And we have simplified. This is simplified from this rational expression down to this one. Okay, we also have x squared plus 2x minus 15 over 2x squared minus 3x minus 9. And when you're looking at this one, we don't see any common factors yet. We can't deal with the 15 and the 9 or the x squareds because they're terms and we can only reduce factors. And so the key here is to factor this. Factors of minus 15 that add up to positive 2 are x plus 5, x minus 3. 2 times minus 9 is minus 18. Factors of minus 18 that add up to minus 3 are minus 6 and 3. Divide both of those by 2. This is that synthetic factoring again. So we reduce our factors and we write this as x minus 3 and 2x plus 3. We now divide out common factors. And we write what's left over. So our final answer is x plus 5 over 2x plus 3, and we're done. This is a simplified version of this. Likewise, we can reduce a rational function. Suppose f of x is x cubed minus 8 over x cubed minus 2x squared plus 3x minus 6. In here, we take a look and we start with the top. We say, oh, this is a difference of cubes. And so we use the formula. If we have a cubed minus b cubed, that becomes a minus b times a squared plus ab plus b squared. So a is x and b is 2, because 2 cubed is 8. So our first one's going to become x minus 2, x squared plus 2x plus 4. That's our numerator. On bottom, we need to use grouping because we have 4 of them. We can pull an x squared out of the first one. That leaves an x minus 2. And we can pull a 3 out of the second one, which also is leaves an x minus 2. So this factors to have an x minus 2 and an x squared plus 3. Notice that the x minus 2's divide out. And so our simplified function is f of x equals x squared plus 2x plus 4 over x squared plus 3. Since our remaining polynomials are prime, they don't factor any farther, we leave this as our answer.